Good morning, YouTube. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Hope their Labor Day gets even better. Today, I'm just gonna make probably a short little video about a day in the life at the farm. Just gonna be probably about taking care of these guys. It's also gonna be about their coop. I am going to have a nice detailed clip about how I clean it because it's disgusting. Look. Open this back up real quick. It's very wet. They're kind of messy last night. So everything's gonna get taken out, cleaned, scraped into a pile. So let's get working on that real quick. All right, as you can see, the coop is completely cleaned out and ready to go. Now it's time to clean this sucker. All right, it is time to get all of that in that wheelbarrow and take it outside. First wheelbarrow is full and ready to be taken out. Let's get it. All right, it should take at least one more wheelbarrow fill up to clean this entire thing out, so let's get it done. Okay, coop is completely clean. Second wheelbarrow is ready to go. All right, what's going on, guys? I figured I'd show you a little bit of yard work I'm doing. So this is a giant burn pile. I mean, it goes from all the way over here, it circles around. It's been sitting here for a couple years, so I've been trying to, slowly burn some of it. I got this burnt a couple times. Got a little area burnt over there. So today I'm gonna be working on trying to cut some of these down, some of this stuff down a little bit and throw it into the pile more. So it kind of makes it easier to burn because it went in there probably a good 5-10 feet. And as you can see, there's like a huge trunk and everything. So I'm gonna try and cut all this stuff up and kind of throw it in there and make it a little bit easier, okay? Let's do it. I found some rocks, like 1, 2, 3, there's like a dozen or so rocks all hiding back in these like weeds. So maybe if I can get this cleared up a little more, we'll see what we got going on. But so far, this is what I've got cleaned up. A little bit more back here. Everything in front of the fire pit. Thinking about working on a little bit over here too in front, but so far looking pretty good. There's even more back there still, but look how big these guys are. My goodness. I wonder if there's more over there. Once I clear some more brush out, maybe we can see. I am definitely not going to do anything with those rocks for now. They're just going to sit there. They were way too big to move. Maybe like this fall, I'll try to get like a hook, like hook them up or something, and remove them. But they're not doing anything. They're going to be fine there. Maybe just keep it clean. But I'm actually going to start working on a couple areas over here. These areas right here I'm working on. I'm going to clean up a little bit, and maybe I'll give you guys like a walk around of the entire property afterwards. Well, I was gonna continue to do, you know, some weed eating and stuff, but I broke my damn weed eater. So now I gotta order, it's on Amazon, it'll be here Tuesday because tomorrow's a holiday. So it just new reels and stuff for it, so dang it. So I gotta stop doing yard work for the day. So I think I'm gonna go inside, get me a nice cold cup of coffee. I'm gonna hang out with the birds. See you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a walk around of the property. This is where we just were earlier, the fire pit. So we're gonna take a little bit of walk over here and go. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the back. So this is the back a little bit. I have been burning the stump here. This one's pretty much gone. There's got a little bit more to go. About 2 months ago, we had a huge storm come by, and I think we had a microburst because we had this tree fall down. We had that one break right there. All this stuff fell. This is a stump I've been burning. It's pretty much gone. But all this is what I cut down from that before my friggin' chainsaw broke. That's getting fixed right now. Over here fell down, and this made us a huge mess back here. Toppled this tree over. Insane. The storm also knocked down this tree, and that was a huge tree. Just knocked that over, knocked everything over into this big pile. Maybe this winter I'll try and burn it, see what we got, but it was horrible. The morning we walked out here, here's the trunk. There's another tree. Look at that. I mean, just completely uprooted this tree from the ground. And that was a healthy tree. All right, it may have been maybe it was very big tree. We got this one that broke right up there, and it also fell in there, so it's been sitting here for a little bit. But it's just insane how much like trees we had that fell over, and luckily nothing hit the house this time. So look at this. That's that tree from the opposite side over there, and here's the tree which I showed you a little bit ago. Like insane. All this used to be open. Another tree. But a little bit ahead of time, I'll get this taken care of and we'll burn it. Same with this stuff over here. I'm gonna start bringing it on this. It's like a giant concrete pad. There was like a silo here many years ago, so I've been kind of using that as like a little burn area for the bigger sticks. It does a great job. So now we are making our way around the other side of the property. This is an old barn that's been here. I ain't taking you in there, it's a little gross, but this is something I've been working on. So I got my FOID card a little bit ago, so I'm gonna make this into a shooting range back here. And so I kind of started cutting some trees down and clearing up a little bit. And actually, it looks pretty good. This is what I've done so far. I mean, that I gotta burn, and I got some other stuff to do, but I've opened it up because this all used to be brush like that. So I got a nice like 20 by 20 yard square, but I want to go a little bit deeper this way and then build a backdrop so I can at least shoot like my shotgun that I'm gonna buy this year, hopefully. So that's what I got here. I've been collecting these pallets from work. I have a couple more, you know, I'm not entirely sure what to do with them yet, but I'll figure it out. I have some over here that I have set for like a wood storage area for chopping them down, and I burnt most of it recently, so it's empty. And I had to take a couple pallets for inside the shed. I should have taken them from over there, to be honest, but before I had those, so I should bring some over here. And I had walls on this, you know, 3 sides to kind of, you know, protect it a little bit. And then during the winter time, I was gonna get a tarp and cover it, so that way all the wood stayed dry. And then next year, you just bring it out, either, you know, cut up some more or just burn it. This is another one of our fire pits. I think in total at the house, we have like 4 or 5 fire pits. That's excluding that really big one. But we have a lot of stuff to burn. I mean, trees fell over here. Right here at this branch is where a tree fell down, and it actually cut the power line, because the power line goes right across, and there's part of the branches there, but it was laying across the yard. I got it cut up, and we ran out of power for probably 8 hours, and we were wondering why. And I walked back here, I'll go, well, that's why we ain't got no branch. All right, so that pretty much sums it up for the property walk around. I'm gonna call it a little bit of a day. I gotta go somewhere and help one of my fiance's friends move into her new apartment. So I will make a video of me putting the duck coop back together and doing nightly chores. We'll see you in a little bit. So this is what our garden looks like right now. There's 1, 2, and 3 garden beds. That one's not in use yet. Probably next year it will be. Probably shouldn't have put all the tomatoes in the 1 bed. Probably should have separated them into the 2, because that looks like a giant bush. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a giant bush. You can't even tell. But next year I'm thinking I'm gonna get the 1 foot by 1 foot square tomato cages and put them in here and grid out every single cage, so that way you can kind of specify what you have and how much you have of it, because that way you can have like 2 rows, 3 rows of tomatoes or something. And then this whole thing next year, I'm gonna till it up and it's gonna become corn. So stay tuned for that. These are just some of the vegetables that Emma picked out earlier. She sent me some videos the other day. Just wanted to do a little vegetable ASMR for you and show you this perfect tomato I was talking about at the very end. Good morning, YouTube. So last night I was doing the, nightly chores, putting the new coop together, shavings, putting them all to bed, and I was not recording. So there's no footage of me actually doing that, unfortunately. So next time when I clean the cage, I will make sure to record that. But I'm gonna put this at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Leave a like and subscribe.